Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see what's your reputation. In front of me I have 3 different options, each with a different stone. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what's your reputation? Okay, so instantly when I saw the 6 of Cups here, what came to me is that you guys are definitely known for your relationship with your ex, okay? So yeah, that could have been a definite like on again, off again situation, or it could have been like the love of your life, okay, or just some kind of like drama that circulated around it. You know, take this as it resonates, but you guys are definitely like, when people think about you, they think about you and whoever you were dating at the time, okay? And I feel like it was an ex in particular, so it could have been your longest or your most significant, you know, or just a lot of stuff went down, you know, like that kind of feeling. Like, take that as it resonates, but like that's what I'm seeing right off the bat here. Some people feel like you're still not over your ex, like you feel like they're the one, okay, or like you're holding out for your ex. That's not going to go for all of you. But what I'm getting even more than that is it's like when people think about you, they think about who you are after this particular relationship ended, okay? I feel like you went through this series of like ups and downs and like a transformation. Like, it was not easy. I feel like you guys definitely went through the ringer with the 9 of Wands here. But like the phoenix rising from the ashes, it's like you came back like badder, stronger, wiser. I feel like this really inspired you to take like an unconventional turn in your life. Okay, with the Hierophant reversed and the 4 of Wands reversed. That's like kind of like when your world gets flipped upside down and it's like the path that you thought you were on is no longer the path that's unfolding. So it's kind of like you're forging your own path now and just blazing down that path. So I'm really seeing it like people think you guys are just like courageous, brave, okay? Some of you really did like end up going down like a very unconventional path since then, okay? Maybe you took a leap of faith in a totally new direction. That's all coming through as a possibility. Okay, so the 2 songs that came through for you guys is I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up, I'm gonna work harder. Okay, it's like you guys, you definitely have this vibe of like, you know, you've been through the ringer, but you survived it, you're coming back stronger. And you're just not gonna stop, which leads me to my next song, which is Unstoppable by Sia. Okay, so it's like you guys are coming across like you are your most confident, fierce, bad self, and you're unstoppable. Very fiery, passionate energy coming through. Okay, so let's take a look at my cards to get a glimpse even further into what is your reputation. All right, yeah, like you guys are definitely people who are constantly like, you're building yourself up, you're building your life up, you're doing whatever it takes to become the best version of yourself, to really live your best life. It's like the sky's the limit with you guys, okay? You're just constantly elevating, and it's like that's what you want in your life as well, okay? And until then, it's like you're gonna continue to be your fierce, independent, self-sufficient self, you know? Yeah, in fact, with that, we have Shy. If I ever fall in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a friend, okay? Or whoever, you know, in your case. It could be a guy. It's like, okay, so that's the other thing that you guys are known for. You're known for being okay being alone, especially after whoever this was. And, you know, it's like you come across like you are whole and complete. You would like somebody, but you don't have to have somebody, you know? And if you do entertain somebody, you want them to be on the same level as you, okay? Like, always trying to elevate, you know? So in the meantime, it's like you fully dive into whatever path you're on. Okay, this could have to do with what you do for a living, you know, hobbies. You might have side hustles. Okay, I'm getting like, you know, you've got many different interests going on. So That's like what fills your time and energy on top of family. I feel like family means the world to you guys. You guys are also seen to be trendy, okay? So like your look is always on point, no matter, you know, if your makeup, your hair is done, what clothes you're wearing, it doesn't matter. You guys always come across like you're on point and trendy, okay? Hip, modern. People do see you guys though as being somebody who would definitely like make an amazing girlfriend or boyfriend though, okay? You guys do come across like you are the full package. And that you have a good heart, you know, you guys are fierce but with a heart, okay? Yeah, I'm definitely getting like life path 1 and 8 vibes for you guys, even 5, especially, you know, with the Hierophant here. And 4 of Wands, it's just got this very like unconventional, like not only am I going to roll with the change that's occurred in my life, but I'm going to switch things up too, okay? That's your guys' vibe and energy. You're also coming across like you don't want any drama, okay? You don't want to entertain low vibe people, okay? That's not where you're at anymore. Not that you were, but yeah, it's just like you don't have the time or energy for that. Okay, so with this, you know, it's like all in all, like people are seeing you guys to be somebody who is really like exuding this positivity, high vibration, very focused energy, very ambitious, very passionate, okay? I was going to say we have a lot of fire cards here, but they're not all fire cards. It's just, you know, a lot of pink and red coming through here. So you guys are definitely driven by your passion and you're very passionate people. And, you know, it's like you ignite that passion in others too that you come in contact with. So people definitely feel like ignited. They feel alive in your presence. You guys are very animated, okay? It's like you go all out with whatever it is that you're into. So you give 100, you know? Or you think, what's the point? Like, I'm not going to half do something. And with this card in particular, you know, it's kind of like you guys are starting to kind of relax into this new way of being now. So you're still ambitious and passionately driven, but I'm getting a more like a chill Bob Marley, like every little thing is going to be all right. Like you don't know how, but you just trust that and it comes through. And it's like your vibe puts people at ease. Okay. So yeah, you guys are definitely seen to be like leaders though, okay, and really good speakers as well. And I feel like you just all in all have like this positive influence on others. Like you inspire people to not only be the best that they can be, but to really like dive into a life that they're passionate about. So that's awesome to see, group 1. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so what's your reputation? Okay, so this is interesting. I'm seeing that something happened in your guys' life where you felt like you were on top of the world and like you knew where life was going, and then all of a sudden like something happened and that shifted that, okay? And it's like your whole world felt like it did a 180, okay? And it's like this could have literally, like what's coming to me even more so than relationship, although relationship could definitely be also one of the things that happen, is it's like your career, like the path that you thought you were on. I feel like something happened and it made it to where, you know, you totally like changed paths, okay? I'm also getting though, for a lot of you who choose group 2, that there was also a significant breakup in your life that also like made it to where you had to go through this healing and like rise above, okay? And so a lot of life changes occurred is what I'm seeing. So this is similar to group 1, okay? I feel like you guys definitely became like the phoenix rising from the ashes, okay? What's coming to me too about this whole thing is that it's like how strong you guys are because of like what you went through and where you are now. Okay, so it's like you became the emperor or the empress of your own life, okay? Total boss-like vibes now is what's coming through. And I feel like for some of you, you know, being a boss is definitely like one of your goals, okay? It's like you played the game where you showed up to work for other people And those of you that this doesn't resonate for and you do like showing up to work, that's awesome. But what's coming through is the people that wants to be their own boss, okay? Like, yeah, I'm just getting somebody who definitely wants to make the rules now, okay? So interesting. I feel like, you know, all these changes also prompted like this spiritual awakening for you guys, okay? Definite transformation coming through with the Hermit here, and I just see you like emerging as, I like want to say, like a princess, okay? Very mermaid-like essence. Okay, so even if you're a guy watching this, okay, like getting princess vibes, okay? And I find that interesting because it's not coming out like king, queen. Not that you're not, you know, but this is a very new type of feeling. So that's why it's coming across like prince, princess, okay? And there's something about the water in you guys. I feel like water is very healing to be around and to touch. Okay, interesting. I'm getting a lot of water, fire vibes, even if you're not a water or fire. I feel like you are stepping into your power like a fire sign, taking the reins of your own life, okay? And then water is just showing like you're very in tune with emotion and energy now, and very, you know, like I said, like water's healing for you. The songs that came through, okay, as far as like you and your reputation go, are, I have Fireworks by Katy Perry, and the lyric in particular, like the whole song matches, but the lyric that stood out to me is, maybe the reason why all the doors are closed, so they could lead you down the perfect, okay, like, so they could lead you down the perfect one, you know. And the other song that came through loud and clear as I tapped into these cards is This Girl Is on Fire, okay, by Alicia Keys. So yeah, definitely check out those two songs because I feel like that fits you guys, okay? You're definitely traveling down this new path, and you know, with this new way of being, this elevated you who still kind of feels like they're in between worlds, but you're getting more like used to this new intuitive way of being is what I'm seeing. And you know, you're just really starting to walk down this path like confidently and like seeing what all you can do, you know. It's a very amazing thing to like experience, you know. In fact, the Emperor and the Hermit are two powerful arcanas right next to each other. And I feel like, you know, at first it didn't make sense, all these changes that occurred in your life. It felt like a mistake is what I'm getting, whether it was relationship, career, or whatever, you know, ended up happening. And I feel like, you know, just a lot of healing had to take place with the Magician reversed, but with the Emperor and the Hermit next to each other, it's like not only are you going to do amazing in the world, but internally as well, okay? So like the inner and the outer are becoming powerful. Okay, so let's take a look at my cards to get a glimpse even further into what's your reputation. So we have my soulmate card, and instead of this being like the traditional, oh, you know, you've got a soulmate connection, it could have been a soulmate connection that didn't go well. And, you know, for some of you, you might reconnect with this soulmate, okay? But what I'm getting even more than that is that you guys, it's like with the Hermit, my soulmate card, it's like you came to know yourself, okay? You're coming to know yourself. And like, it's just hugely transformative, and it's going to like, it's like going to like have this ripple effect on every area of your life, okay? This transformation that you're going through is what I'm seeing. Like nothing's the same, and it's a good thing, even if it doesn't always feel like it. It like brought you to this whole other like wavelength of reality. All right, so we have my waiting card, so this is interesting. I do feel like it does connect with you and this certain person, okay? And it could be the person that sparked this, you know? And it's kind of like you both kind of have this like telepathic 5D connection, and you both still feel strongly about each other, but no action is happening. So it's kind of like you want to know like what's going on, right? And it kind of like keeps you holding on and waiting, and like, yeah, I see that. So a lot of your path is kind of like knowing like, do I wait? Do I let him go? Okay. That answer is going to be different for all of you. But either way, what's interesting and even ironic about that is the fact that you guys are actually okay alone though. Okay, I get a very independent vibe from you guys, okay, and others do too. And yet, you know, you do still feel this unspoken connection to who you feel like is your soulmate. But either way, your reputation is you guys are independent, you're cool, you know, you're tough, you don't need anybody, you are definitely working on yourself, working on your path. I do get a creative vibe from you guys as well, okay? So I'm actually getting like life path 3, 6, 7, even 2. You guys are also seen to be like a butterfly to people, okay? You're upbeat, playful, carefree. Okay, so the jaded is just kind of like, you know, you're like, I've been there, done that. If somebody's interested in me, you know, they're going to have to make it known. I'm not playing games. I don't have time to waste. I want somebody on my level who knows what they want, you know, that kind of vibe. But all in all, though, you guys are really stepping more into this light, playful energy, okay? Especially with my dolphin card here. And it's just, you know, you exude positivity and like that. You just make other people feel light. You make other people feel like a lighthearted, carefree, playful, like anything you guys do feels like a good time, you know? So you don't even have to be doing anything fun even necessarily, and it feels fun. So that's really cool. Yeah, people think of you guys as like happy-go-lucky, you know, just living life in the flow. I feel like some of you even like to dance, okay? You just have this real like kind of fun, spontaneous energy to you. And it like just makes people feel alive. I feel like you guys are like naturally healers too. People tend to feel better in your presence, but you might even do something with your hands in particular. I just get like somebody who was on a conventional path, and that could even be what flipped and you thought that's where life was going, and then what ended up feeling like a disaster ended up becoming a blessing down the road. Some of you might be in that place where you realize it as a blessing, and others of you might not be yet. But it is coming, okay? Like that full circle bird's eye view realization is coming. Yeah, and I just feel like, you know, you guys, all in all, you come across like you're like brand new. Like you guys have gone through a glow up, okay? Like you're just shining, you're radiating, and, you know, you're living on purpose. You're living your path, and you just have such a positive influence on people, is what I'm seeing. So keep being you. You're giving other people permission to be them, okay? You guys exude this authenticity, okay, that you just can't fake. You either have tapped into it or you haven't, you know, and you have. So you make other people also feel brand new and like anything is possible. Okay, so that's amazing to see, group 2. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what's your reputation? Okay, so this is interesting. Similar to group 1 and 2, I see a similar theme here that it's kind of like you guys felt like you knew where life was going at one point, and then all of a sudden something happened and it shifted the direction of where you felt like life was going. Okay, that could be career-wise, that could be relationship-wise, that could be both, that could be any number of things that all of a sudden like you thought you knew where things were going, and then, you know, life did like a 180, and it's like ever since you've had to deal and heal and like rise above like the phoenix rising from the ashes. And it's just been a very interesting road for you, you know, full of transformation and, you know, just having to kind of like see like, you know, just somebody who's like kind of between worlds, but like really like stepping into this new world and closing the door on the old life, you know? Yeah, so it's interesting because, well, it's like we've got these two people who are walking and like both with hoods on, and it's like they don't want to be seen, but like this person knows like they want to take off. They want to take off. So I feel like that's you guys, okay? you want to take off into your new life that feels like a fairy tale, like a happily ever after with the 10 of Cups at the end of it. Like you're done with not feeling good. You're done with the drama. You're done with like what's low vibe, you know, dealing and being friends with people who are low vibe or dating people like that. That's what I'm getting, because you guys are elevating. So that's what you want in your life as well. Like you're building yourself up, you're building your life up, becoming the best version, you know. And it's like, I see like you've had to leave some people behind that just don't fit the new life, okay? So that's interesting. I had a few songs come out for you guys. Okay, one of them is Here I Go Again on My Own. Okay, so you're definitely on this path that, in fact, now I'm getting like the Green Day song with that too. I walk this lonely road, the only road that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but I know it's me, and I walk alone. Okay, so that's interesting. And then I have, I don't know why I run away, do 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 do. Okay, so you guys are walking, you know what I mean? Like, definitely a theme coming through here. So maybe you guys are known for taking walks. Hey, you know, if you do, I love taking walks, so I totally get it. In fact, that could be like your guys' form of meditation, because just, okay, when I wrote this, it's interesting. I wrote, Here I Go Again, Om, on my own. Yeah, so I feel like there's something about you guys with movement, and like that's your form of meditation. That's your form of like feeling better, getting clarity, okay? So it doesn't always have to be like, you know, like, it doesn't always have to be sitting cross-legged and going and chanting Om. People can find their meditation in different ways, and I've actually gotten that for group 3 before, that your guys' tends, it's like it's in movement, you know, walking, running, could even be dance, just, or, you know, a sport, just being fully in the moment. Okay, so you guys might have been runners too, though, as far as literally speaking, and like when it comes to relationships, and maybe that's why the last one ended. Okay, that's going to be different for all of you, if that's the case or not. Either way, though, okay, it's like you guys are definitely, like a lot of you are walking like an unconventional path now, and you know, I just get that it can feel lonely at times, or like people don't understand you, so it's like you don't tell just anybody about it even. Especially if it's an unconventional path for some of you. I just see like with the 7 of Swords, like somebody kind of doing it, you know, like, and not broadcasting it to the world. So you might actually, group 3, you guys might feel like the black sheep to those closest to you, okay? So it's like you're torn between wanting people to know what's going on and also like being true to yourself. Okay, so let's take a look at my cards to get a glimpse even further into your reputation. All right, so it's definitely established that my group 3s are definitely lone wolves, okay? And you guys are independent, self-sufficient. I don't need no man or woman, okay? But okay, I'm kidding about that last part. I do feel like you guys, though, are okay with being alone. Yet you would like somebody. It's just you're not into game playing. You're not into wasting your time. You know, that's what I'm seeing with that. Okay, so we have my shoe card here on top of all the running lyrics. Okay, it's like you guys, you definitely have something going on with movement, running, literally as well as metaphorically speaking. Okay, it's interesting. Some of you might kind of have a thing, you know, I don't want to, like, you might have a thing against commitment even, you know? That's interesting. So maybe, you know, you kind of get in situations that are non-committal. Yeah, I'm just going to call it like I see it. Like it's coming through that some of you kind of fear commitment. And that could be why you run away, you know? I'm getting too, you guys are known to be sweet talkers. Okay, so it's all kind of coming together. You know, group 3, I have gotten my player card for you guys. Okay, so it's not necessarily that people see you guys like a player, but it's like they feel like, well, you're a catch. You could probably get whoever you want. So, you know, you guys are kind of choosy in that way. And, you know, maybe you don't commit right away, or it takes a long time, okay? And, you know, you just kind of date around and see, like, who would be, you know, your perfect match. Okay, so we have my cell phone card. So yeah, I do feel like, you know, people love talking to you guys. I feel like conversations are fun. You guys are naturally charming, you're witty, you know, you're good with the words, hence the sweet talker. I do get the impression at times people think, is this too good to be true? Like, is this person for real? And I do think it's kind of just your thing. Like, you're good with words, you're good with conversation. You know, especially with the Knight of Swords and the cell phone and sweet talker here, it's kind of like, ooh, we got some Gemini, Aquarius, Libra vibes coming through for this group. I'm even getting like Cancer. Yeah, like water, air vibes. You could be any sign though, but yeah, it's definitely coming through. Yeah, we also have elusive. Okay, and with that, I kind of get that you guys are kind of the type that show interest 1 minute and then, you know, you disappear the next, okay? I do feel like you guys are pretty busy people, so that's part of it. So people do see you guys as being hard to get. They also like, I don't know, I just get the feeling like a little bit of Aries vibes come through. Like you guys, again, with that movement, you don't like to stay in one place for long. So you like activities that make you move. You like when people do activities with you that make you move. That's your idea of a good time is what I'm getting. So along with elusive, you guys also come across as being mysterious and intriguing. So you definitely only like reveal what you want people to know. So it's like they kind of are curious. You know, you give just enough. You leave people wondering about you and curious. They want to get to know more. But you guys are so like, yeah, we'll see. Like, if I feel close to you, sure, I'll reveal more. But if not, you know, you're just going to have to be left wondering. Group 3, what? I also get like, some of you could be in a band. Okay, there's a music vibe coming through here. So a creative element, kind of like an alternative, edgy look to some of you. Okay, I'm getting like piercings, tattoos, you know, wearing like something with black. Like boots, studs, you know, stuff like that. Some of you might have your hair dyed like an unconventional color, like purple, green, pink. Oh my gosh, we have my run card on top of the shoe card, on top of all the running analogy, like on top of all the songs about running or walking. So yeah, group 3, if you feel like sharing what it is about running, feel free. Okay, so I'm also getting like life path 2, 3, 5, and 7 for you guys. So you guys also have this amazing like balance of, you know, not only being ambitious and very goal-oriented, so like a go-getter, but also like you can be really laid back and chill and just like have a good time. So you know when to be like, you know, crushing those goals and then when to just like chill, you know, and just relax basically. You guys are also seen to be intelligent and wise. And like I keep coming back to, like really good conversationalist. I even feel like this group can debate, okay? So definitely getting like fiery, water, air vibes. You could be earth sign too, but those 3 are definitely coming through strong though. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye guys.